Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ada Cougar Activity Center with today's matchup between your Ada Lady Cougars and the Ardmore Lady Tigers. I am here with my good friend and used to be lead commentator Ryan McCourtney. Ryan, thank you for being on the air today.
Well, thank you for having me, Aiden. It's good to be back in the booth.
It sure is, and we will go ahead and get into our starting lineups for the Ardmore Lady Tigers here on this beautiful Friday afternoon. We have Alira Anderson, starting senior, 5'5" forward. Shakira Smith, the senior. Kalia Willis, the junior, 5'7" guard. Tiona Cohey, the senior, 5'11" post. And Reagan McCurley, the senior, 6-foot post as well. So definitely some size down low. The Ada Lady Cougars will be starting Alexis Hamilton, Amaya Frizzell, Charisma Nelson, Landon Owens, and Shayla Wofford, the best available roster that the Cougars have today. Ryan, we have had some COVID issues running through the Ada school system lately, and certainly just happy to be able to play today.
Yeah, absolutely, Aiden. The Lady Cougars are limited to only 7 on their roster, so that's only 2 coming off the bench. That's a lot of minutes for the Lady Cougars. Excuse me, that roster has grown to 8 today with the addition of Rylan Truitt. And back to the comment that you made about Ardmore having some size in the post, which is always going to be big in a high school basketball game. I'd like to remind you, the Cougars have number 32, Shayla Wofford, and Shayla, since her sophomore year, has been a force to be reckoned with in the post, standing at 6'2".
Certainly has, Ryan, and as I had stated yesterday, her free throw shooting has been what's deadly. She gets down, gets fouled, and gets to the free throw line, and I dare say automatic. But, Ryan, we're going to do our best to not jinx them here in the box because I did that 3 times yesterday. So we certainly hope to not do that again.
No announcer jinxes here on AdaCougars.tv as we prepare for tip-off.
Absolutely. Shayla will be jumping for the Ada Cougars. 25's on the other side. That's Tiona Cohey. Quick basket attempt there from Cohey. Couldn't quite get it away. Jump ball.
And you saw Cohey go up and miss that pretty wide open layup after she won the tip. Couldn't quite convert though, and so the Cougars will inbound it.
Charisma Nelson, point guard on the right side of the key here. Ryan, as usual, there are 2 very capable ball handlers, maybe even 3. Thrown away there, but Amaya was able to get back on it. Cougars have scored a lot more points than yesterday. 3-point attempt by Charisma Nelson, and good deep 3 there from Charisma. Great shot.
And that's the way you like to see the Lady Cougars start out their offense. Working the ball around the perimeter, see a wide open 3 from Charisma Nelson, and bang, knocks it down.
Tipped away and swatted by Shayla Wofford. What a move. Getting inside and getting on top of number 40 for the Lady Tigers. Landon Owens sizes it up, Euro steps, finger rolls, but goes the other way, unfortunately, for the Lady Cougars. She will go to the free throw line. Not sure what happened with the official on our near side.
It came up as an and 1. Landon Owens, number 31, registering her first bucket of the game for the Lady Cougars.
Bang. 3-point attempt. Is able to convert on that and 1 opportunity. Cougars a great second chance team, Ryan, as you've seen early in the season. They get to the free throw line a lot. They've gotten substantially better at rebounding. Opportunity for 3 there by number 4 from the Lady Tigers.
You saw that shallow zone from the Lady Cougar defense right there. Makes you wonder if the Lady Cougars are wanting Ardmore to shoot this ball.
I was wondering that as well, Ryan. Landon Owens got to her spot, but kind of her body was falling away from the backboard there and couldn't quite get it wrapped back around. Tipped away by Shayla, rebounded by Amaya up the left side. Looks like the Cougars will go ahead and slow it down, get their offense set up.
And you did see the Tigers get the ball down to Tiona Cohey there in the post, but she just couldn't quite convert.
Good looking shot by Landon Owens from the baseline from about 15 feet. That is her shot, Ryan. Great job by the Lady Cougars, up early, 8-0. We're going to go ahead and stay with you through this timeout. I want to bring you guys the most information as we possibly can in our short hour-and-a-half period here on the air. Ryan, again, I appreciate you being here today. We've got David Anderson up on the camera, our normal lead technician, but had to answer the call of duty, as we say. We thank him so much for filling in and doing what he needed to do.
And we also miss our dear friend Mac Weems. We wish him safe travels on the road to Tulsa tonight and back tomorrow morning.
Certainly so. And Ryan, I was so tickled to have him back in the booth yesterday. The three of us, the way we think about sports is often pretty similar. And ladies and gentlemen, we hope that you enjoy our broadcast. And for sure, I mean, if there's things that you guys see fit, let us know. Charisma Euro step off the front of the rim short, put back by Maya Frizzell, and she's going to the line, Ryan.
And you saw a great defensive play by Charisma right there. Pokes the ball out, gets the steal, and has an easy layup in transition. Can't quite convert, but Frizzell's there to clean it up, and is going to go to the line and shoot too.
Maya Frizzell's been a very good free throw shooter thus far this year. As you see there, first one goes away and in, nothing but net. Ryan, we were talking about this yesterday on the air, the chemistry that this Cougars team has, led by Coach Jennings. They've done such a good job, and so happy that the Cougars are playing as well as they are here in the year, seem to be getting in their groove and figuring it out. Maya Frizzell tries to cheat the pass there, no good.
And that's going to be the Tigers' first bucket of the game. Bring the score to 10-2.
Alexis Hamilton has the ball on the right side. Dishes it down to Shayla. Landon wants it. Drives in and is fouled.
That's that same baseline look that we've seen from Landon 3 times tonight. That one's from a little closer. Probably about an 8-foot jumper there from the baseline for Owens. That's the second foul she's drawn in 3 attempts from that same spot. We'll see if she can convert.
Ryan, you would have to think that Coach Jennings has saw something in the Cougars' defense, because most of the time Landon tries to spread it out on the floor. She doesn't like to go to the same spot twice in a row. So you got to think that maybe there's some underlying reason for going to that same side looking for the same look. Second one's in and out, no good. Alexis Hamilton picked up the foul down low, trying to get after the rebound.
Loose ball foul will send it the Tigers' way.
Point guard number 4, Shakira Smith, takes up the ball to the top of the key. Didn't like the look she had there. Calling for some help. Shayla Wofford filling in nice. Away and no good. That was number 3, Anderson, indeed. Charisma Nelson appears to be the primary point guard tonight. Good look there under the basket. Landon Owens fouled again. She's taking another trip, Ryan.
This is her second trip to the line in 2 possessions, and you saw the Hartford commit attempt at the flashy reverse layup right there. Couldn't get it to go in. She did have 2 defenders on her, but draws the foul and going to go to the line once again.
Ryan, that's certainly not out of her skill set. We've seen her make it time and time again. She gets that defender off of her near side hip and uses her body to extend away and get the reverse.
And the first free throw is good.
Second one up and away and good. 2 for 2 from the line there. 3 for 4 on the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, the boys' game will be immediately following this broadcast. Deep 3 there taken by number 23.
Wofford got the rebound, but the loose ball foul goes on the Cougars, so possession will stay with Ardmore.
Number 23, Honey Jefferson, is in on that one. Deep three taken there by the point guard.
Shakira Smith.
Looking for something open. Deep three. Off the front of the rim and no good for Landon Owens. Good looking shot, just couldn't quite get it to fall.
You don't see Landon Owens pull up in transition like that very often, Aiden. She likes to try to get to the rim when she can.
Looks like we're going to get a reach here, Ryan. Not sure if it was a reach or if somebody had stepped out on the baseline.
Blocked by Shayla Wofford. That 6'2" wingspan, especially in high school basketball, is just tough to deal with. Loose ball foul against Ardmore will send it the Cougars' way.
Ryan, it's a dominant first quarter here, up 13-2, 3:58 left. Cougars have done a great job getting to the free throw line and getting second chance points off of that.
Absolutely, and you see that that shallow zone defense like we were talking about earlier, just absolutely clamping the Tigers so far in this first quarter.
Ryan, the Cougars ran a very similar defense last night, and it was deadly. They gave up very few points and never got out of it. They never moved into man. They never moved into press. It was working. And as Bart McCourtney says, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and it was not broke.
Absolutely. You saw Shayla Wofford take the 10-foot jumper in the paint, just can't quite convert, so goes Ardmore's way.
Ryan, I would encourage Shayla to continue to take those opportunities. Below the waist shot there from number 44, that's Jakira Bennett. Good shot from Jakira down low, a tough angle, but was able to get it to fall. Deep three from Maya Frizzell off the right side of the rim. Rebounded, and it will go in the Tigers' favor, going the other way.
And one of the things I like to see from Shayla is her growth in the paint. Yes, she has the length to be a very good player, but her weakness in past seasons has been her toughness. She didn't like to go in for rebounds, to go in and try to make plays with her length. But you're seeing already in the season that she's grown in that aspect for sure.
Certainly has. Landon Owens didn't quite like the look she had. Maya Frizzell sees a hole, drives in, swatted away into the free throw line she goes.
And Aiden, so far in this game, the Cougars have gotten the majority of their points. All but three of their points, I believe, have come from the free throw line so far in this game.
Coach Jennings just preaches, get to the line. If you drive in, make sure you draw a foul. Cougars, great free throw shooting team, one of the best in the game. So certainly not a bad idea there.
And you see Frizzell convert on that first free throw right there to bring the score to 14-7. She knocks the second one down.
Jaden Ward subs in the game, the sharpshooter for the Ada Cougars. Pretty good defensive player as well. Ryan, we've seen her game develop as well this year beyond the arc. Became a very deadly three-point shooter. Charisma Nelson up the right side, looking for something down court, just nothing there. Throws it up, no good. 2-on-2 situation.
And that's going to be an and-one foul in the transition drive.
That was number 4. Shakira Smith was able to draw that one on the Cougars. Rebounded there.
Just saw Shayla Wofford's second block of the game here in the first quarter. Just once again, just showing her versatility down low and ability to get to the ball.
Cougars playing great defense. Landon Owens travel, go back. That will be going back the other way in the Cougars' favor. Landon Owens was able to force that travel, cutting off the lane and making her take kind of a shuffle step. Charisma Nelson, the point guard, taking it up top of the key. Not much open early in this possession here for the Cougars. Drives in, up and fouled.
And another trip to the line for Frizzell. Really, she's getting inside the paint off of her transition defense. That's the second time we've seen her come up with a big transition play and get to the line. She made both of her free throws last time.
As Amaya gets ready for her first, it's up and away and off the back of the rim.
That puts her at 2 for 3 free throws on the day. First 2 free throws looked really good from Frizzell. We'll see if she can convert this one.
Ryan, that was a good shot, right on track. Just couldn't quite get it to fall fast enough. Second one's away and good. Certainly, these Cougars are good about if they do miss the first free throw, making that adjustment, getting the second one to fall. Miss Shakira Smith, the point guard still, has been on the floor the entire time for the Lady Tigers. Picked away by Landon Owens.
And the loose ball foul is going to go on Frizzell. She kind of goes down grabbing her calf. That'd be a devastating injury if she can't play through it with only 8 on the roster tonight for the Cougars.
Certainly so, 2 of those being freshmen. Another 3 opportunity taken by number 23. That's Honey Jefferson. She's over 3 beyond the arc tonight.
Cougars have had a little bit of trouble rebounding in the last couple possessions, and that's resulted in, I believe, 9 second chance points for the Tigers.
47 left here in the first. Score of 16-11. Your Ada Lady Cougars on top. Deep 3 by Mai Frizzell, and it's good. Ryan, that one was way out there.
That was, Aiden, and that was a great pass from Landon Owens. Dangerous pass from all the way across the floor, but connects, and Frizzell bangs down the long 3.
Kira Smith the other way, no good. Rebounded by Shayla Wofford.
Here comes Frizzell in transition.
Looking for help this time. Out to Landon. Deep 3, pulled up. Euro stepped in. Out to Jaden Ward. And 3. Great ball movement there from the Cougars.
And we love to talk about Landon Owens. She's a Hartford commit. The senior played great her whole career here with the Cougars. And we'd like to talk about how she can score, but we fail to mention how great of a facilitator she is.
Ryan, we're going to hear a quick word from our sponsors, and we will be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the technical difficulties. We'll bring you the best to bring audio. Deep 3 from Maya Frizzell off the front of the rim and no good. Over the bat. We again do apologize for our video quality. It is again not on our end, it is on the Squirtle end. We are doing our best, and I will continue to bring you the best audio coverage that I can. Our technician tonight, Ryan McCourtney, over here working as hard as he can. Looks like we're back, should be momentarily. Gets ready for a second, up and away, and the second one's good as well. Landon performing great from the free throw line. I believe that we are back. Again, we do apologize for that. Shakira Smith, the point guard, has been the entire game up to the top of the key, matched up with Landon Owens. Shayla Wofford tipped that one, but they did go ahead and call the foul. Certainly cannot have Shayla in foul trouble down low, Ryan.
That is her first of the game. We've seen a couple of loose ball fouls go against the Cougars, but I believe that is Shayla's first of the game.
That's important, Ryan. You have to keep her in good standings with the officials, so to speak.
And I think this is Ardmore's first trip to the line. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Jakira Bennett with the second point opportunity. Up and away and good. 1 for 2. Charisma will stay the point guard. You can see at any point in time Amaya or Charisma being the primary point guard on the court. Looks like they have found a hole. Good drive there from Amaya. Couldn't get it to fall, though.
And an immediate travel. That's just a mental error by Smith from Ardmore. Gets the outlet pass off of the rebound and just immediately takes 2 steps, and that's a traveling violation. Cougars ball.
Certainly interesting. You don't see that too often. Jaden Ward didn't quite like that 3 opportunity she had. Amaya does, though. And away and good. Amaya shooting very well beyond the arc. Cougars stretch it out to a 12-point lead. Looks like that will go ahead and be a backcourt violation.
Just a sloppy pass from the Tigers. That's the second mental mistake
I believe
in 2 possessions by the Tigers.
I believe that was Jakira Bennett, the post, had kind of moved out on beyond the arc and threw it over Miss Smith's head. Certainly nothing that Miss Smith could have done about it. It was way out of reach.
Another 3 attempt from Frizzell.
Bang! Huge momentum swing for the Cougars, up 15 points.
Back-to-back 3s from the Cougars, and that'll bring it to 30-15.
Cougars playing very well, and a travel going back. Ryan, this is a complete swing in momentum.
That's Kalia Willis with the traveling violation, and Ardmore's going to have to take a timeout, and we're going to take it with them. We'll be right back after the break.
Oklahoma, are you ready to score and score big? It's time to score big and cheer on the Sabres. With up to $10,000 off new Chevy Silverados. And still get Seth's amazing promise of oil changes and engines for life on anything you buy at no additional cost to you.
That's amazing!
No, that's Seth Wadley's Chevy of Ace. 1301 North.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Score of 30-15, 6:27 left in the second. 2 to 1 ratio on the foul board here. Cougars just having 4 and Lady Tigers have 8. Cougars playing a clean game thus far. Charisma's looking out to 3. Amaya Frizzell, 3 for 3 on the last 3 possessions. Wow. Amaya Frizzell shooting is on point tonight. These Lady Cougars are smiling and having fun out there. You can see the look on Landon's face. Floater away and no good. Landon Owens.
And Frizzell is just absolutely on fire right now. Made 3 in a row. That's 9 points in the last 3 possessions for the Cougars. All contribute to Malta.
Oh boy, Ryan. Another one away. Off long. Put back by Shayla Wofford. And one opportunity for the Ada Lady Cougars and Shayla Wofford. Wow.
That's a great heads-up play by Shayla right there, standing under the basket. You know she expected that to go in. She's got her teammate, Amaya Frizzell, that's just absolutely on fire from beyond the arc, but still cleans it up and puts it in and converts on the 3-point play. That's 36-15. Lady Cougars just dominating in the first half.
Indeed, Ryan. This is a joy to watch. Having a great time here in the booth watching these Ada Lady Cougars put on a show. Cougars in the same zone. It's worked thus far. That one almost poked away. Amaya Frizzell fills up off the backboard and in. That was Miss Smith, Shakira Smith.
Banks in the 3 right there. Don't see that a whole lot.
Pull-up jumper from Landon Owens. No good. Don't often, like you said earlier, you don't see Landon in those open transition long opportunities. Oh, my goodness, Ryan. Another charge taken by Landon Owens. She had 3 last night and has 1 already in the first half.
And Landon came up and she was fired up about that charge right there. Just got her team the ball back. the Ada Lady Cougars are just absolutely rolling right now.
They are indeed, and this is a heck of a show we're watching here, and we certainly hope that you guys, ladies and gentlemen, are enjoying this. We are more than happy to bring it to you here at adacougars.tv. A good cut by Landon. Post up, swatted away. Surprised nothing called there. Charisma Nelson shut that one down. Long pass down to 44. Swatted away from Shayla Wofford again. She's playing great down low today.
Absolutely, and that's Shayla's third block on the night. Playing great defense down low. Only got one foul. Impressive for the post down low.
Certainly so. The Cougar crowd behind the Cougars this evening, as well as the student section. Jaden Ward for three, no good, a little bit long.
She tried to lean that one in there, Aiden, couldn't quite get it to go.
She sure did, just like me on a golf shot. Open transition opportunity for Jakira Bennett. Was able to capitalize on that one, the 5'8" post.
Frizzell bringing the ball up this time for the first time in the game.
You'd have to assume that you're just doing your best to get some fresh legs, changing positions, as Charisma was having to run a ton at the point guard position.
You saw the grimace on Landon's face after that overthrow. And that's going to be the Cougars' first timeout of the game. Currently up 36-20. And Aiden, one thing that we haven't talked about too much is just the sheer number of fouls that the Cougars are drawing. Already in the double bonus with 4 minutes to play in the half. And the Cougars are just seems like they lived at the line in the first quarter. And obviously you saw 23 catch fire in the second quarter. So you haven't really had much of a need to go to the line. But that foul discrepancy is just what's propelling the Lady Cougars in this game.
It is indeed, and the Cougars will have to win the foul game to keep progressing and keep getting better. You can't commit fouls. You have to get to the free throw line, and you have to make your free throws, and that's such a huge part of the Cougars' offense.
And we're going to return from timeout here. Ardmore with possession, bringing the ball up the floor.
Looks like Alexis Hamilton's coming off the bench. Looking to sub in and give somebody some rest. These Lady Cougars having to play so many minutes.
And especially in a tournament like this, you've got to expect the Lady Cougars get a little bit fatigued with only 8 players on the roster, but playing well so far in this game.
Cougars look content with Charlie Fuller taking that long two. Tipped away and back to the free throw line.
That's Shayla Wofford taking the foul right there. Off of the dish from Charisma Nelson. A great drive right there from Charisma. Saw the edge on her left. Crosses over to the left, gets it in, tries to lay it up, but dishes it to her post, who ends up getting to the line.
Ryan Charisma's vision is so good, almost second to none. Maybe Landon Owens, but certainly good to see a young player filling in and playing well. Seeing those opportunities from Shayla down in the post position, and as well as you can always see her head on a swivel. You can see her looking out beyond the arc for Jaden Ward or Amai Frizzell, whoever's open. Second one away for good.
Not only did Shayla draw that foul right there to put Ardmore at 11 fouls on the night, but she converts both free throws, putting the Cougars up 18 points.
Indeed, Ryan. Up 38-20, 3:26 left in the second. Lots of basketball play to play here in the first half and in the game, period. Amai Frizzell out. Tipped away by Landon Owens. Questionable officiating there, but
good effort from Landon Owens right there, but she will get charged with the loose ball foul. That is her second on the game, staying out of foul trouble.
Shakira Smith looks like she's going to inbound the ball.
And with that foul, 31 will check out of the game.
Abby Strong subs in for the Lady Cougars. Played several minutes last night.
Also, Alexis Hamilton, number 11, checking in for Shayla Wofford.
Cougars doing their best to get a fresh set of legs out on the court. It's awfully tough with 3 of your very key players being out due to COVID-19. Charisma Nelson, point guard.
Still has not left the floor tonight. Nelson and Frizzell have been playing all night. Both have played very well.
Cougars without Charisma's sister, Mac. It's been forcing Charisma to play even more minutes as her sister usually fills in some. Travel there by Abby Strong, unfortunate for the Cougars.
And that was just a horrible possession from Ardmore right there. You got the height advantage down low with Shayla Wofford out of the game for the Cougars, and you just can't convert the easy layup over the top. That's just a poor performance on offense there for the Lady Tigers.
It is, Ryan. That was interesting to see the Lady Tigers not come up with any points over the freshman Abby Strong down low. Out to Charisma Nelson, down to Jaden Ward for three. Off and short. Cougars kind of falling into a little bit offensive slump here. Nothing to worry about.
The three was off from Giselle, but I would like to point out that's a very good hustle play from Abby Strong down low. She's the shortest girl on the floor right now, but still manages to come up with that offensive rebound. Great play by her.
Not sure what happened down low. Looks like it was a charge taken there by Jaden Ward.
The official initially called a blocking foul, and it was going to be an and one, but then changed his call to a charge, much to the chagrin of the Tigers bench.
Coach Jennings vivid over there about her happiness of the call going the other way.
You saw Landon Owens and Shayla Wofford get up off the bench, happy with their teammate for taking that charge.
Certainly so. It's good to see these other players fill in and play a key role. Charisma Nelson was fouled on the play.
With the Cougars in the double bonus, that will send her to the line to shoot two. And the one thing that you can say about the Cougars going with this almost small ball lineup is they space the floor really, really well. You saw Charisma move to the right and open up some space and ended up getting a drive and drawing a foul.
Indeed, their first one rattled off the back of the rim and out. Charisma going to try the second one here, try to redeem herself.
And that's the Lady Tigers' 12th foul of the game. Cougars are just putting them in bad spots all night.
Ryan, I have to say that it has been a long time since I've watched a game with 12 fouls in the first half.
Absolutely. Can't come up with either free throw, but Cougars still lead by 18 with 1:40 to play here in the first half.
Keep in mind, two of your main offensive players are not on the court right now, Landon Owens and Shayla Wofford.
Off the Lady Tiger drive, Alexis Hamilton goes for that big swat right there, trying to make a statement. Can't quite come up with it. And commits a foul. That's her second on the night. And Tigers go to the line.
Ryan, there was some intent behind that one, and that was to swat that ball into the second row of the bleachers.
Absolutely it was. The first free throw is converted. Shayla Wofford will check back in for Alexis Hamilton after that second foul.
Just trying to distribute the fouls here if you are going to go. Try not to pick one up with just 1:30 left in the game. Abby Strong inbounds it to Charisma Nelson up the left side, back toward the middle here. Jaden Ward might have had an opportunity there, but chose to be a little bit more selective. Charisma able to come up with that, kind of a jump ball pass. And Maya Frizzell, Euro steps, gets inside, reverse layup.
That foul's going to be on the floor, but once again, the double bonus will send her to the line to shoot two.
Indeed, Ryan. Good move there from Amaya. Couldn't quite get the shot off in time, but certainly admirable effort.
That foul goes against number 30 for the Lady Tigers. That is Dejaria Clark, as Frizzell converts the first free throw.
Just 1:14 left. The Cougars have already scored 39 points in the first half. That's a lot for any team.
Make that 48 and she converts the second free throw.
Indeed, Ryan. Thank you for that. Looks like they will sub in for the Lady Tigers on 30. Number 30, Dejaria Clark, subs in, as well as number 44, Jakira Bennett. Abby Strong playing defense. Really good defense by Abby Strong, and Jaden Ward filling the gap and closing it off.
Another pick off right there from Amaya Frizzell. And you've seen that defense in transition all night. That's Abby Strong with another good hustle play, offensive rebound.
Charisma Nelson satisfied with that one, but couldn't get it to go. 2-on-2. Looks like the Tigers going to go ahead and slow it down here. Across the floor to 23, away and good.
Honey Jefferson for 3 right there from the Tigers. Tigers have had trouble shooting outside the paint tonight, but Jefferson ends up being able to knock that one down. I believe that's her second 3 ball on the night.
It is. She is 2 for 6, I believe, beyond the arc. Out to Charisma. And Maya Frizzell looking for an opportunity. So looks like she's going to take it and is fouled.
And Aiden, when Amaya crossed over right there to start her drive, she tucked that ball under her arm like she was J.K. Dobbins going in for the touchdown. She got 2 steps in and immediately gets fouled. That's the 14th foul on the night for the Lady Tigers with 0.8 seconds left on the clock in the first half. Certainly
so, and thank you again for that Ravens analogy.
I should have said Nick Chubb, but
here at the AdaCougars.tv crew, we all do support different NFL teams, so it can often call for some controversy here in the booth, but I do appreciate Ryan for giving my Ravens some love. Second one away. Second one away and good from Maya Frizzell. Just kind of lobs it down to Abby Strong. She'll hand it to official, and we'll head into halftime. We're going to hear a quick word from our sponsors, and we'll be back for the halftime show.
In the heart of Ada, or click adachevy.com.
The Ada High School Athletic Department would like to thank the following for their generous support of Ada Cougar athletic events. McCourtney's Pharmacy, Zach and Megan Broderick. Ada Nissan, Cliff Underwood. Dr. Vest and the clinic at Central Oklahoma Family Medical Center. Kathy Thorley and McDonald's of Ada. Vision Bank of Ada, Steve Bagwell. ABC Medicare, Charles Teal. Cody Curry and Brian Freeland with Curry Orthopedics. Seth Wadley Chevrolet. Leach Co., Clyde and Jamie Leach. Jimmy Epler and Citizens Bank. Jeremy and Stephanie Moore. Mack Hill Construction. Amy Kaiser and First United Bank of Ada. Hilltop Dodge. Treat Solutions. Joe McFarland and Select Physical Therapy. Simmons Bank, Carla Mackey and Stacy Crabtree. Fitton Ford and Lincoln of Ada. Mercy Hospital, and Communication Federal Credit Union, Julie Inslee.
Oklahoma, are you in the spirit of saving some money? It's time to play up the savings with up to $10,000 off new Chevy Silverado this week only. And still get Seth's amazing promise of oil changes and engines for life on new or used gas or diesel at no additional cost to you.
That's amazing!
No, that's Seth Wadley, Chevy of Ada, 1301 North Broadway in the heart of Ada, or click adachevy.com.
Hi, I'm Brett Boatwright with No Building Door. We specialize in residential and commercial overhead doors.
We handle new installs as well as service work such as broken springs, cables, and rollers.
Remember, No Building Door is the best service and the best quality at an affordable price.
Be sure to call my dad Brett for our garage door needs and follow No Building Door on Facebook.
Oklahoma, are you ready to score and score big? It's time to score big and cheer on the Saints. With up to $10,000 off new Chevy Silverados. And still get Seth's amazing promise of oil changes and engines for life on anything you buy at no additional cost to you.
That's amazing!
No, that's Seth Wadley's Chevy of Ada. 1301 North Broadway in the heart of Ada, or click adachevy.com.
The Ada High School Athletic Department would like to thank the following for their generous support of Ada Cougar athletic events. McCourtney's Pharmacy, Zach and Megan Broderick. Ada Nissan, Cliff Underwood. Dr. Vest and the clinic at Central Oklahoma Family Medical Center. Kathy Thorley and McDonald's of Ada. Vision Bank of Ada, Steve Bagwell. ABC Medicare, Charles Teal. Cody Curry and Brian Freeland with Curry Orthopedics. Seth Wadley Chevrolet. Leach Co., Clyde and Jamie Leach. Jimmy Epler and Citizens Bank. Jeremy and Stephanie Moore. Mack Hill Construction. Amy Kaiser and First United Bank of Ada. Hilltop Dodge. Treat Solutions. Joe McFarland and Select Physical Therapy. Simmons Bank, Carla Mackey and Stacy Crabtree.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at the Ada Cougar Activity Center. About 3:45 left at halftime. Ryan, break down for me what the Cougars did well in the first half.
Well, like we've already talked about, Aiden, the Cougars' zone defense was just spectacular. You saw some good hustle plays from Landon Owens and Amaya Frizzell, which turned into transition points or transition fouls leading to free throw points. And then Amaya Frizzell just absolutely caught fire in the second quarter. Ended up with 21 points, and that's just spectacular. 21 out of 42. That's half of the Cougars' points coming from Amaya Frizzell.
Ryan, that's certainly so, and as you know, Landon Owens could certainly take some of those points, but Amaya is working and was able to capitalize on her opportunities, so Landon just kept giving it to her. And I think that's what the Cougars do so well, is they identify who's playing exceptionally on the offensive side, and they just keep targeting them till they're locked down or the Tigers make adjustments, and then the Cougars just move to somebody else. They have so many weapons to go to.
It will be interesting to see what kind of, I would say, offensive adjustments the Tigers make to limit those transition possessions that the Cougars can have, kind of like they did in the first half. I mean, it seemed like every other possession the Tigers had was either resulting in a turnover or a transition possession for the Cougars.
Certainly so, and Ryan, you just can't foul 14 times in the first quarter and go to and be going into the locker room leading, especially not against the Cougars, as well as they shoot the ball from the free throw line. So the Cougars, I'm sure, will stay in a similar offensive set. They kind of gotten a little bit of a rut going into halftime, but a couple baskets here and there. I would assume that you'll see the starting five, and we'll play till yesterday. It was about 2 minutes left in the fourth before they came back in. They were playing in about 5-minute increments, just trying to get them some rest, trying to end the game with Amaya and Landon and Shayla on the court, most certainly, as well as tonight Charisma.
Yeah, absolutely, Aiden. And I think with the commanding lead the Cougars have going into halftime, currently up 17 points. You don't want to push your players too hard, especially in a tournament setting like this, where you're going to have to play pretty quickly after this. So you don't want to push your players too hard, but you want to take a pretty commanding lead and just hold it.
Certainly so, Ryan, and that's a good point. You don't want to overwork these players, because these girls are still playing for postseason, regular season. I think that this is a team that we will see go to the championship. I think that they have the ability to, most certainly.
Yeah, absolutely, Aiden. And as this halftime winds down, we're going to send you to one more word from our sponsor, and we'll be right back with the second half.
Ford and Lincoln of Ada, Mercy Hospital, and Communication Federal Credit Union, Julie Inslee.
Oklahoma, are you in the spirit of saving some money? It's time to play up the savings with up to $10,000 off new Chevy Silverado this week only. And still get Seth's amazing promise of oil changes and engines for life on new or used gas or diesel at no additional cost to you.
That's amazing!
No, that's Seth Wadley, Chevy of Ada, 1301 North Broadway in the heart of Ada, or click adachevy.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the second half of play here at the Ada Cougar Activity Center between your Ada Lady Cougars and the Lady Tigers from Ardmore. We, of course, welcome them here to the Ada Cougar Activity Center, and certainly glad to just be able to play basketball in these uncertain times. Great defense from Shayla Wofford getting her hands up, and Maya Frizzell couldn't quite come down with it. And one opportunity there from number 23 from the Tigers.
Just an unfortunate possession there for the Cougars. It's going to come up with Shayla Wofford's third of the game. That's her second of the game. Early in the second half, sending the Lady Tigers to the line in a hurry.
First one, away and good. Unfortunate break there from the Cougars. And Maya Frizzell just was falling backwards and couldn't hold on to it. Great effort again by Shayla Wofford, who's played fantastic this evening. Landon shake and bake, baseline jumper, in and out.
Once again, Landon trying to get a little fancy with the behind the back move there. Did get the defender on it, can't quite get the shot to fall. Does go to the line though.
Ryan, it certainly had a chance. Kind of went in and out, rolled around the rim and back to her.
And she'll take her first free throw.
Away and good. Landon, again, a very, very good free throw shooter. Certainly, if you're in a must-foul situation, you do not want to foul her. Landon Owens with her second, away, off the front of the rim and in. Good job by Landon, knocking both of her free throws down.
That's the fourth or fifth time we've seen Landon take that shot from the baseline. And she's either come up with points or a foul in every scenario.
She sure has, Ryan. Another three opportunity there. Couldn't quite get it to fall, and Maya Frizzell in on it and forced the jump ball. Great effort by Amaya.
Another loose ball effort from Amaya. Had a couple of loose ball fouls called on her in that same kind of scenario. This one comes up with a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Cougars. Cougars will take possession.
Alexis Hamilton able to come away with that one. Amaya Frizzell stutter steps, drives in, dishes it down to Shayla, and good.
That was such a great little pass there from Amaya. When she was down low, she could have put that in, but she decided, I'm just going to dish it off to my post, who's got a really easy, wide-open layup.
Travel going back in the Cougars' way. Huge turn of events. Ryan, that was almost a shovel pass type effort there.
If that was a football play, it'd be called a Utah pass for sure.
Indeed, Ryan. We like to compare sports, even though that doesn't really make any sense. We enjoy it, and we certainly hope that you guys do as well. Charisma Nelson, the point guard, has been all the night, and I would expect her to continue to be. Landon Owens got her with a stutter step, and Maya Frizzell drives in, couldn't come away with it. Shayla rebounded it, but couldn't hold on to it, and Miss Smith's able to come up with that one. Foul will be called against the Cougars.
That's Alexis Hamilton coming up with her, I believe that's her third on the game.
Certainly something to look out for.
Cougars getting into foul trouble is not good when you've only got three ladies sitting on the bench. First free throw is no good, though.
Ryan, in only one of the three, Jaden Ward has substantial playing time for the Cougars. The other two are freshmen. Away and good. That was number 44, Jakira Bennett.
Bennett 1 for 2 in that trip to the line.
Charisma stutter steps. Couldn't get it, but she'll draw a foul, Ryan.
That was a great cross from Charisma Nelson from the top of the key. The right hand to the left hand just has the defender lost. She gets in, just can't quite get the layup to fall. She does go to the line, though. It's the second team foul for the Tigers here in the second half. Foul was on number 40, Reagan McCurley. That is her third foul on the evening.
Bad bounce off the front of the rim and actually went over the backboard, came back and went in, but no basket. I have not seen that before, Ryan.
And Cohee checks in for the Lady Tigers in place of McCurley.
Second one away and good for Charisma. Good job knocking down the second shot. Cougars will stay in the zone. They like it, and it's worked well. Cougars will have to work on that fouling here because this could be, that will be her fourth, Ryan. This is not good for the Lady Cougars.
And here comes Jaden Davis to check in for her. Picks up 2 quick fouls here in the second half.
Jaden Ward will go ahead and come in the game.
As Kalia Willis knocks down her first of 2 free throw attempts.
Cougars might get in trouble here with Alexis having to come off the court. She's such a good defensive player. Has been the go-to defensive player for 3 years now. Second one away and good by number 15, Kalia Willis. Maya Frizzell dishes it off to Jaden, over to Landon. Drives in, out to Charisma. Didn't like what she had. Ryan, a little surprised she didn't take that opportunity.
Sometimes
Euro stepping in, no good. Rebounded by Shayla, put back and in. Ryan, there's just so many weapons the Cougars have.
And that's just another second chance opportunity you see from the Cougars. Been seeing it all night. Shayla Wofford gets the rebound and just puts it right back in.
Pull up away and good by number 4. That's Shakira Smith. Score of 50-33, 5 left in the third. Jaden Ward over on the left side of the key, away from our bench. Down to Maya, wide open 3, off. Looks like the Lady Tigers will rebound that one. Smith coming up the left side, over to number 15. That's Kalia Willis, no good. That will be out, and the Cougars ball going the other way.
Yeah, that ball goes out on Jakira Bennett. Landon Owens was contesting that ball there. Bennett just can't keep her feet in bounds as she tries to tip it back and play Cougars ball.
Indeed, Ryan. Landon Owens will inbounds the ball. Charisma Nelson will take it to the far side of the court here, looking for Jaden Ward. Ryan, the Cougars appear to be content with their offensive strategy here, just kind of moving around, looking for that open 3 as the Cougars have shot so well. Landon Owens drives in, and she will get fouled.
That's another trip to the line for Landon Owens. Most of her points tonight have come from the line. This is not necessarily a usual occurrence for Landon, but she is spending a lot of time at the line tonight. Foul is on number 25, Tiona Cohee. That's her first on the evening.
Certainly so, Ryan. You're used to seeing Landon just absolutely take over these games, but she's kind of been taking it over from the free throw line tonight.
First one falls for her.
Second one, as she gets ready, goes to her normal routine. It's away, up, and good. 2 for 2 from the line there.
It's a quiet evening from the Hartford commit, but she's still had a very good presence.
Miss Smith beyond the arc and good. 3-point from Shakira Smith. Maya Frizzell. Cougars still content with what they're doing. It's working well. Just getting to the line. Ryan, it makes you wonder if Coach Jennings saw something in film that thought that, the Cougars just continue to drive if maybe the Lady Tigers aren't as disciplined and is able to force going to the free throw line.
And I think part of it is, Aiden, you've got a commanding lead here. 16 points over the Tigers with less than 4 minutes to play in the third quarter as Shayla Wofford comes up with that rebound. You got less than 4 minutes to play. You got a commanding lead. You have no reason to need to go fast.
Certainly not. 3 ball there. Good for Jaden Ward off the right side of the key. Great shot.
And that was a nice kick out from Amaya Frizzell, been doing most of the scoring. Smith tries to go back-to-back and cover up Smith's free, or excuse me, Davis' three. Can't do it.
Over to Charisma Nelson. Charisma had another opportunity there, tipped away by Smith, drives in. No foul awarded, but she was able to get it to fall. Good opportunity capitalized by Shakira.
And that's the kind of look that you've seen the Cougars get all night. The tip out on a loose pass, on an easy pass, and a drive in on an easy fast break. And this time Ardmore got a tap into Smith there.
Landon calling for Charisma to get the ball. Landon's great about setting up these offenses and being the leader of the team. Can direct traffic. She's almost playing a post position, Ryan.
She is. She was making sure she's in a position to box out right there. And then she scraps for the loose ball. I mean, she's just everywhere.
Tigers bench upset that Miss Smith didn't take that opportunity, and it's going back the Cougars' way.
That was a 3-second violation on the Tigers right there to change possession, and the Tigers bench is just livid right now. And the Tigers bench was unhappy to begin with that they passed up a wide open shot to take a three and didn't get it to fall.
Ryan, there were really two offensive players down there, Smith and number 21, Coley Recker. She was open as well. Oh my goodness, Ryan, the underhand dish to Shayla Wofford for an easy put up.
And you see Landon kind of shaking that hand as she walks down the floor. She has had a recent injury with that hand, but she had a little finger roll pass right there to pick up the assist.
Great job by Shayla Wofford, hand straight up. I'm not sure how that was a foul, but it happens, Ryan, it happens.
Wofford will be charged with the foul, and number 40, that's McCurley, will go to the line to shoot two. That's Wofford's third on the evening. The Cougars are going to go small. Wofford will get checked out.
Cougars just have to stay healthy for one more quarter of play.
Strong checks in for Shayla Wofford. Minute 41 to play here in the third quarter.
Interesting routine there as she starts back at the three-point line and kind of walks her way up before she takes the shot. Cougars still up 17. Haven't really weighed on their lead much. Kind of felt like it was going the Tigers' way for a minute, but Cougars still able to get it going. Tipped away, but still reeled in by Jaden Ward. Charisma down to Landon. Throws it up. No foul.
Bit of a sloppy possession there from the Cougars. Definitely have the time to be patient here and get a good shot.
Good shot by number 40. That was Reagan McCurley off the backboard and in. Fortunate roll for Reagan as it kind of bricked in between the rim and the backboard, but rolled back in.
And all three coaches on the Tiger bench are standing up livid that the Tigers are not pressing, but can't quite get the press.
They sure can't, Ryan. Some miscommunication here. Certainly, there goes Charisma down low, tipped out, and looks like it's going to go in the Lady Tigers' favor.
Unfortunate for the Cougars once again. Charisma just loses control of the ball as she's driving in. It rolls out of bounds, and it's going to go the Lady Tigers' way.
It will indeed. Landon standing here about half court. Looks like she will pick her up at half court, Miss Smith, that is. Landon, a great defensive player, all around amazing to watch, but an especially good defensive player. Three opportunities short and out of bounds. That was an air ball, Ryan.
Yeah, that shot couldn't even quite draw iron right there. Way short on the three.
Honey Jefferson.
From Honey Jefferson. Jefferson's connected on a couple of threes tonight, but did not even get in the same zip code of that one, Aiden.
Certainly so, Ryan, and I believe she's 2 for 8 beyond the arc, so not great shooting percentage. He's taken some questionable shots, but nonetheless has got a couple to fall. Great move by Landon Owens, pulled up off the right side of the rim, no good.
Charisma just absolutely bodies number 4, that's Smith, as Landon Owens comes up with the loose ball, jump ball. Charisma going for that loose ball right there. Absolutely just mows down Smith.
Ryan,
almost like an offensive lineman.
I was about to say maybe a middle linebacker there. It was an interesting turn of events. Long 3 put up there about half court. No good. That will be the third quarter of play. Your Ada Lady Cougars up 15, 57-42 over the Lady Tigers. We're going to hear a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back with you.
Hi, I'm Britt Boatwright with No Building Door. We specialize in residential and commercial overhead doors.
We handle new installs as well as service work such as broken springs, cables, and rollers.
Remember, No Building Door, the best service and the best quality.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the fourth quarter of play. Landon Owens to inbound the ball right in front of our box here, Ryan. Charisma Nelson will be the point guard, takes it up to the top of the key. Looking for somebody to help, not much there. Timeout called by Coach Jennings. I think we're going to stay with you through this one. We'll bring you the kind of some first half recaps in that third quarter. Ryan, what did you think of the third quarter there?
The third quarter, the Cougars got a little sloppy. Didn't quite perform to the first half standard. Lead only shrunk 2 points. Cougars are still up 15, but still overall a very good performance from the Lady Cougars. Just absolutely dominating this rivalry matchup with the Ardmore Lady Tigers.
Indeed, Ryan. It's been an interesting one. There's been a little bit of tension out there between the Lady Tigers themselves, a little bit of frustration perhaps, but nonetheless interesting. Long pass to Landon Owens, 10-foot jumper, no good. Good opportunity there, and what a pass from Amaya.
Absolutely, the inbound pass cross court. You don't see that very often. Great pass there.
Cougars have not moved out of this zone the entire game. Dishes it out. Looks like it will stay with the Lady Tigers. Amaya thought that she didn't touch that.
Well, Amaya was looking for the over-the-back foul right there. Didn't quite get it called.
Amaya's been a lot of fun to watch this evening. Cougars struggling to rebound, but finally come up with it. Charisma looking for some help. She'll take it herself.
Breaks the press.
Down the middle of the court, out to Jaden Ward for 3. No good.
And there's a foul on the floor.
See what it is, ladies and gentlemen.
It's going to go against Ardmore. That's Smith. And she is not happy with that call right there.
She is not indeed. Neither are the Ardmore fans behind us. I'm sure that you guys can hear this. Not sure what they're upset about, Ryan.
And the Ardmore coach is just absolutely reading the official the riot act.
And she's infuriated. Euro step under the hand. Oh my goodness. Shayla Wofford with another rebound.
There are 4 red jerseys around Wofford right there.
Off for Landon Owens. Landon struggling a little bit, shooting the ball tonight, but has still found a way to get in the double digits. 3, no good, rebounded by Landon. We will have a jump ball. Ryan, I'm afraid that this head coach from the Lady Tigers is going to come out of her box here. The Lady Tigers bench is infuriated with the officiating the last two possessions.
I really thought that that Lady Tiger coach was going to draw herself a technical foul a few minutes ago with the loose ball foul call on Smith, who did just get checked out of the game with her fourth foul.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what it's about, though, competing at its finest.
As the Tigers set up the offense off the inbound.
Great defense there by Shayla Wofford. Hand straight up, tipped away and blocked.
Draws the foul that time on the rebound from McCurley. That was just a good heads-up play by McCurley to realize that block didn't go behind her. She was still in that play. Wofford does draw another foul there. That's her fourth of the evening. Looks like Alexis Hamilton will check right back in.
I believe that both of these players do have 4 fouls, so certainly something to watch out for. Just 6:36 left in the game, so hopefully we can make it through this one unscathed. Lead still at 14. Chance to cut it to 13 here. Shots away and good. McCurley, great free throw shooter this evening.
4 in a row from McCurley.
It is indeed. Landon Owens looking for it down court. Amaya Frizzell had the opportunity but didn't like it.
Amaya really wanted that deep three right there, decided not to take it.
A little bit of energy here in the stadium on the Ardmore side. Landon Owens doesn't like what she sees. Cougars just burning up clock, and that's okay. Just don't turn over the ball and keep the ball moving. Cougars' quick team, small team, moves around really well, as you can see here. Amaya almost thought about that one as well. Looks like Landon will get the off-ball foul.
That foul is going to go on number 44. That's Jakira Bennett. That's her second on the evening. Landon with the ball at the top of the key.
A lot cleaner half here for the Lady Tigers, Ryan. Not anywhere near double digits as far as fouls. No shot. Looks like she might have stepped out.
Looks like the foul is on the floor. Goes right back to Bennett. That's her third of the night. That does put the Lady Cougars in the first bonus. We'll send Amaya to the line for a 1-and-1.
Well, indeed, Ryan. Important, obviously, to make the first one, so you have the opportunity for a second. First one up and away, and no good. Rebounded by McCurley, excuse me. Cougars step up, fill the gap, and a charge taken there. Was that another one from Landon Owens, Ryan?
That was another one. You see her come up and she did the little double fist pump. She's saying yes, yes, yes. You could read her lips. What a great play there defensively from Landon Owens.
Leave it to her whenever time and need to change the momentum back their way.
You know what they say, death, taxes, and Landon Owens taking charges.
Hey, that is true. Those are the 3 certain things in life. Good cut there from Alexis Hamilton. Puts it up and no good. Good look there from Landon. A good opportunity and good cut from Alexis. Just couldn't get it to go in.
Landon is having a tough night shooting the basketball, but she's facilitating very well. Has a bunch of assists.
Almost another backcourt violation. That would have been the second from the Tigers. Nothing there.
Landon play with a steal.
Landon able to get it out to Alexis down the court. Amaya's just going to slow it down. Landon's going to shuffle her way down to the other side of the court.
That's the second turnover Landon has forced in a row. The first one taking the charge, and that scrappy loose ball steal she just picked up right there.
Ryan, I would like to talk about the development of Charisma. Charisma Nelson started out and she turned over the ball quite a bit, but in the last 3 games she's come alive. As you can see there, good cut. Just couldn't quite get the height on the taller number 15.
That's 3 turnovers in a row for Landon as she picks.
Landon wants it, drives down, is fouled hard. She'll go to the line, Ryan, doing it, putting in the money work.
She comes up hobbling just a little bit. Might have rolled her ankle.
She's walking it off. She's walking it off.
This is a tough basketball player right here. I can't remember if it was a broken finger or a ligament issue in her hand.
She did indeed have a broke finger, and Ryan, having to tape it against another one on her shooting hand, and she's still able to put up double-digit figures every single night in and night out. Whether hurt or in health, she's able to show up and do her best and play well. I mean, it's incredible to watch. She's so tough. First one away and good from Landon Owens.
You know, earlier we were talking about the Ardmore fans behind us seemingly coming to life. And it felt like Ardmore were starting to find their rhythm, starting to get into a groove. But then you look up at the scoreboard, now it's 59-44. The Cougars have a 15-point lead. The lead really hasn't shrunk at all.
It hasn't, Ryan, and it's that's true. It does feel like it has kind of gone the Lady Tigers' way, but just I don't even know, Ryan. It's crazy. I mean, you feel like the Tigers have done a lot more right in the travel and going back the Cougars' way.
And the travel by Smith right there might have been a make-up call because looked like she picked her foot up about 2 passes earlier. Didn't get it called. Got it called on the second time.
Again, the head coach for the Lady Tigers not happy with that one. Deborah Manley is the head coach leading the Tigers into today's game. Absolutely livid with the official on this near side.
Cougars are now in more of a motion offense, not really cutting, and just running clock. Under 4 minutes. There's Charisma with the cut. Can't quite get it to fall.
Rebounded by Alexis.
The rebound.
Alexis ripping that one away. Will be a jump ball and will be in the Cougars' favor, I believe.
And Clark checks in. That's for number 23. That's Honey Jefferson.
Honey having a couple 3 balls, so certainly something to watch out for. Tough shot there from, oh my goodness, Alexis Hamilton with another rebound. Tough shot there from the mile. Couldn't get it to get over the lip of the rim. Cougars just burning clock at this point. You're up 15 with just 3 minutes left to play. If they get a wide open layup opportunity, I would certainly expect for them to take it.
Lady Cougars have moved the ball really well all night, really limited turnovers in pretty much this entire game. And just trying to extend plays here as you see Shayla Wofford come up to check in.
Foul there against number 30 from the Lady Tigers. Against Amai Frizzell. Excuse me. Looks like it will go in the Lady Tigers' favor. Coach Jennings a little confused on the play.
I think that foul was charged against Landon Owens. That's her 3rd on the evening with only 3 minutes to play. That's not of much concern for Coach Jennings.
Number 30 away and good for 3. That's Dejaria Clark. Coach Jennings straightened the Cougars out on the court, and that's one thing that she's very good at is leading this Cougars team. Off-ball foul there, and looked like number 21. That's Chloe Rutger.
Once again, Landon Owens gets her feet set, this time on the offensive end, and draws that off-ball foul. And now with Cougars going into the double bonus, Landon will go to the line to shoot 2.
Ryan, just as I had spoke that the Lady Tigers had kind of straightened it up foul-wise, they've kind of stretched it back out to 10 fouls.
Yeah, the Lady Tigers have a total of 24 fouls on the evening, and that's just it's hard to win a game if you get 24 fouls.
It certainly is, Ryan, and that's a whole it could have been a completely different ball game if they had come out and not fouled as hard as they did. Landon Owens with her 2nd away and good. Definitely a common theme from Landon Owens' free throw shooting.
And I would also argue that the number of fouls in this game is just a testament to how disciplined the Cougars have been tonight. All the mistakes have been from the Tigers' end, and it's just, you can see that in the foul numbers.
Jaden Ward coming up with the rebound, tipped away from Shayla Wofford. Cougars will continue to just burn clock, throw it around the outside, try to travel there. Unfortunate break for the Cougars, and Maya Frizzell does commit the travel. As everybody swings to the other side of the court, the Cougars get set in their standard zone defense. It's worked very well this evening. They have manned up Amaya on number 3, I believe.
And that foul will go against Frizzell. Charge number 44, Jakira Bennett.
Ryan, it was interesting there. Amaya did stick with number 3, Anderson. It was kind of interesting to see her man up with her and then everybody else in the zone. Why do you think they were trying to do that, Ryan?
I mean, down this number this late in the game, you almost have to think that the Tigers are looking for 3 on almost every possession. And so if you think Amaya's your best defender, almost like a boxing one, if you will.
Indeed. Tough shot from Landon, and it goes in. Wow. Fist pumps it as she runs down the court, certainly happy to get one to fall.
Landon probably wanted that one to be an and one right there. Just a little stat padding here at the end of the game.
Ryan, the untold story of tonight has been Shayla Wofford's defense. It's been so good. Hands straight up, body straight up, not leaning into the offensive player, and it's been amazing. Amaya drove in, no foul called.
It is tipped off of the Tigers. The Cougars will stay in the game, and basically a full substitution here for the Tigers. You got to see this as a white flag.
Certainly so, Ryan. This has been, for lack of a better term, domination tonight. Cougars up big with just 48 seconds left. Looking for the cut was Landon Owens. Couldn't quite direct Charisma to where she wanted her. Ryan, it's hard not to be optimistic about this Cougars team. They look sharp. This is certainly the sharpest that they've looked. The last 2 games have been exceptional.
Absolutely. And aging's not the right way to describe a high school basketball team, but they are. I mean, your previously young stars in Landon Owens and Shayla Wofford and Amaya Frizzell at that are now all upperclassmen. They're either juniors or seniors, and that's not necessarily a good thing. It means your time's running out, but they're kind of finally getting into sync and looking good here in this game tonight. They
are indeed. And again, Shayla filling in well, getting to her man and getting her up away. That was Truitt in on that one. Rylan Truitt.
Comes up with a jump ball, and it'll go the Cougars' way. 24 seconds left to play here in the 4th quarter from the Ada Cougar Activity Center.
Up 63-47. Huge deficit for the Lady Tigers at this point. It is a little bit out of control. The Cougars will take this one home and play another primetime game tonight. They won both of their previous games. Another shot taken. Not sure that
it'll go the Cougars' way. That's probably the last possession of the ball game.
Certainly so, and looks like Charisma's going to dribble up to half court. Ryan, this has been a heck of a show to watch, and I hope that all of our viewers here at the AdaCougars.tv crew enjoyed it as well. We are going to take a short break, get something to drink, and we'll be right back with you for the boys' game against the OKC Storm.